Welcome, 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 everybody, to today's Advent of Cyber. Technically, it was 2 days ago, but whatever. Today we got day 18 of the Advent of Cyber for TryHackMe. And before we get into it, we gotta talk about our sponsor. We gotta throw some love over there. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Secure Point Solutions. Make sure you head over to secureps.net and show them some love this wonderful holiday season. Secure Point Solutions. Embark on a journey of cyber resilience with Secure Point Solutions, your trusted partner in safeguarding against evolving cyber threats. They are committed to excellence with seamlessly integrating leading cybersecurity practices to shield their clients from vulnerabilities. Let's take a look at their offerings. So, their offerings include specialized training, security assessments, tabletop exercises, virtual CISO or CIO services, cyber defense, offensive security solutions, and vulnerability management. Head over there to Secure Point Solutions today and get your team and your business set on the straight and narrow for the new year. They are amazing and they do amazing work. Go over, tell James I said hi, tell him I sent you, and show him some love. Big business, small business, everything in between, they got you covered. Secure Point Solutions, everything you need. So, thank you, James at Secure Point Solutions. Okay, let's see. Let's get started with this event of cyber. Of course, I get messages like start. Okay, apologize. Silent. Let's get into this here. So, hey, Tater. Got the puppy back there, chewing up some carpet. So let's take a look. Let's get the machine started. And I did peek down. Oh, and that's the other thing I was going to do starting today was let's open up. Of course. Want to sign into something. Oh, Microsoft, what are you doing? Microsoft decides it wants to put Teams on my system. I don't like that. I don't play. So, I'm gonna do 23. I'm going to do page. Title that page. Day 8. I know you can't see exactly what I'm doing right now, and that's good reason. So, little editing on the fly here. Oh, that's adding it. That's not what I wanted. Yep. So, I do apologize for all this. You guys get to some fun stuff. I work, and as you can hear me here, And hope this is fun. So, yeah, I apologize for doing all this on the fly. I didn't think about it, and I should have had it done beforehand, but I didn't. Good enough to me. There we go. Okay. I just gotta remember to make sure I'm switching. Okay. Oh, okay. Back to TryHackMe. There we go. Again, thank you for bearing with me on this. Don't need that if I re-pup. Yes. Boy. Chunk of carpet. Probably not good for her. Okay. So, getting back to this. Roll down. Thank you for bearing with me during all. Perfect. So, a gift that keeps on giving. That is today. McGreedy is very greedy and doesn't like or let go of any chance to earn some extra elf bucks. During the investigation of an insider threat, the blue team found a production server that was using unexpectedly high resources. It might be a crypto miner. They narrowed it down to a single unapproved suspicious process. It has to be eliminated to ensure that the company's resources are not misused. For this, they must find all the nooks and crannies where the process might have embedded itself and removed it. So today we're going to identify the CPU and memory usage of processes in Linux, kill unwanted processes in Linux, and find ways a process can persist beyond termination, and remove persistent processes permanently. So before we move on, we already started our VM and it's split screen, so we can keep going down. I'm gonna open up the terminal a while because it looks like we're doing terminal stuff, and go 1, 2. You guys should be able to see that a little bit better now. So, Linux gives us various options for monitoring a system's performance. Using these, we can identify the resource usage of processes. One option is top. You can see right here. This command shows the real-time process or resource usage. So we got ourselves CPU usage. We got, let's take here. We got our memory, and then this is our swap memory. Swap memory is used if you it's the swap drive on your disk. So if you run out of memory, it'll pull from that. But then if you run out of that, you start getting ohm killed. So we can see we got process IDs. We got the user that they're running under. So we got a couple Ubuntu, several roots. Look over here, CPU usage. So right here, Command A, this is using a lot of resources, almost all the CPU, but not much memory. So something's being very CPU heavy, and we can see like what the command or process is here. So quick little note with top: if you push, I believe it is C, it will categorize or list this by CPU. You do M, it goes by the memory. So what's using the most memory? Actually change it up here. Trying to remember this. Yep, no, if it's Shift M, so a capital M, we'll do by the memory usage, which you can see over here now. We are doing, and I believe it's capital C. Nope, I was wrong. No. What did I do? That's funny. we're going to do. Okay, so let's do the H command is going to show us the proper commands that we need to do. Okay, C, command name line, idle, global, so fields add, locate, manipulate, K for kill. So if I top, could have sworn. Okay, so see, if we look here, it says unkillable proc. So that's already something that's kind of interesting. So I'm gonna actually Control-Shift-C that, and if I go over here to my Notion, paste that in. Back to TryHackMe. So we actually have a couple. So we'll do that. It is really bugging me that I can't remember what that is. But you know what? I'm just gonna keep going down because. And actually, if I hit Q, and whenever you're confused about something or don't know much about it, if you do the man pages, that usually can help you. So. Let's scroll down here. So we want to look at CPU. So TAC I, idle process. No. Task in CPU states. List. Sent CPU. Running. When running in forced view mode, capital V with children collapse V, this field will also include CPU time. So wrong way. That's what I want. Okay. Capital P. Okay. That's what it is. So capital P. So now let's do this again. Top. Capital P will sort by CPU. Capital M sorts by memory. So once again, capital P. There we go. See, just a little research, you'll find what you need. So we can type top, which we already have done. Scroll down here, Q to quit. At the top of the output, which, see if TryHackMe's giving any. Oh, okay, nope. So at the top of the output of top command, we can find our culprit. It is a process named A, which uses unusually high CPU resources. In normal circumstances, we shouldn't have processes consistently using high CPU amounts of CPU resources. However, certain processes might do this for a short time for intense processes. The process we see here consistently uses 100% of the CPU resources. We can signify a hardworking malicious process like a crypto miner. We see that the root user runs this process, and the process name and resource usage gives a suspicious vibe, and assuming this is the process unnecessarily hogging our resources. We would like to kill it. Disclaimer, in actual production servers, do not kill. Yes, please do not kill anything in production servers. Make note of it. Like the process ID, which in this case it's 645. Make note of these as much as you can about it beforehand. And then go to through the proper channels. So, if we want to perform forensics, we should take a memory dump of the process to analyze it further before killing it, as killing it would cause us to lose that information. However, a memory dump is out of scope here, and we will assume that we have already done that and move on to termination. So, since we already know what the process ID is, which, once again, we're going to... So, since we know what the process ID is, we're going to Control-Shift-C that, head back over to Notion here. We're going to do PID. Actually... Copy. Shift P. Right at the top. If I can keep it highlighted. Yeah. That just gives us some more information. I don't think I'm going to need any of that, but in an actual scenario, it'd be nice to have. So, back to TryHack. So, let's kill this process. So let's try to kill the process. Note that you will have to replace that. So over here we're gonna press Q to quit out of top, and we're gonna do sudo kill, and in our case it's 645. Hit enter, and then we're gonna run top again. And oh, would you look at that? Now the process is 207. So Control-Shift-C. Like to take notes so that helps on. TryHackMe. There we go. Here we have given the process PID as a parameter to kill. Won't get any errors, the output. Then when we open it back up, oh look! Whoa, the process is still there. Did our command not work? Wait, the PID has changed, and this time it looks like we successfully killed the process, but is resurrected somehow. Checking the cron jobs. So we go cron tab tac L. This will open up our cron, and this lists out the cron job file. So a nice description is shown in the comments. Line starting with the pound characters. Editing this file to introduce tasks to run on cron. Each task to run has to be defined through a single line, indicating with different fields when the task will run. So if we look down here, it says at reboot sudo run user tac L ubuntu tac C VNC. So it looks like it's starting up a VNC server upon reboot. So that would be so that anytime it gets rebooted, hey. Basically, the VNC server will start so that when the system's rebooted, it will come up automatically, and then you can be able to access it, and you don't have to go in each time to restart the VNC server. This, on the other hand, reboot sudo python 3 m websockify 80 localhost 5901 tac D. One's a little... but that's upon reboot as well. So let's scroll down. Well, it looks like we have no luck finding our process. So that must be typical then. So, but wait, the process was running as root, and each user has their own cron job. So why don't we check the cron jobs as a root user? So let's switch. So this is this user's cron job, the Ubuntu. So we're gonna sudo su for switch user, and now we're root. Typically, you would have to put in a password and all that, but the way that the TryHackMe has it set up, you don't have to. So let's now do cron tac L, or not cron tab. Now look at this. I don't see anything. Oh, that's the example, that's why. So, this, if I remember correctly, this is seconds, minutes, hours, days. Oh, right here. Minutes, hours, days of a month, day of the week. That's what those are. So this would be 5 hours. And it would be 1 week and 5 hours. Or day of the week. First day of the week after 5 hours. If I'm reading it correctly. Which, ultimately, I most likely am not. So, well, tough luck, nothing there. Checking for running services. Maybe we should check for running services that might bring the process back, but the process name is quite generic and doesn't give a good hint. We might be clutching at straws here, but let's see what services are running on the system. We'll exit out of root because you should only be in root as long as you need to. Systemctl list unit files. Okay. So there we go. So now we can see what's running on here. And so static enabled state vendor preset state enabled. So we got some Amazon agents, Snap Core, Snap acpid.path. This is for something else. Cups.path. Let's go. Oh, I think we might have found it. And right here, a killable service, which is enabled. Well, that looks very iffy. Go throw that over in my Notion. Okay, now that we have that, we do find something suspicious here. It looks like it has a strange name for a normal service. Let's get more information about the service. Start with checking its status. So to check the status, what we can do is system CTL status, and then that is a tac and tab complete. So we'll put that in, and it's going to give us the status of this service. So looking at it, we can see pretty good information. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I shall return the music. I apologize. Very, very busy house. So, let's see here. So, looking at the process, we can see start killable.exe, root, tty, unknown, pwd, command. So right here, it's telling us right where it's at. Etsy, systemd, system, a service. Copy that. Throw that over in Notion. Okay. And then Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. So it looks like whenever this service is shut down and it comes back to life, it'll say Merry Christmas. So, started unkillable.exe. So, because this gives the history of it. So now that we have all this, and I mean it even shows here. So it must be whenever it's restarted. What is it? So, you know, I really don't that there, but okay. So press Q to get out of that. Okay, we found the devil in the details. We can see that the service is running the process named A that we cannot kill. What's more, the service is taunting us with a greeting message. We must kill the service if we are to kill this useless process. Getting rid of the service. Oh yeah, McSkitty. Might need root privilege for that, so we need to switch back to the root user. So sudo su to switch users to root. And basically, if you don't specify the user, it'll switch to root. Or it'll assume root. Otherwise, it'll go by the user. So if you have multiple users and you do sudo su, then followed by the username, it'll attempt to switch to that user. So, let's check the status again. So, system ctl status so we're looking at a unkillable service. So this time I can't tab complete. So we're gonna go see. In there, and it seems to be running again, but let's stop it this time. So system ctl stop. I still have that pasted in there. Now let's check the status. So I know it's a lot right here. So system status a killable service. It has stopped. Stopping Pam session closed for user root. Unkillable service seeded. Stopped unkillable service. That's the end. So let's see. Stopped unkillable service.exe. So Q. If we go top, we can see we're not seeing it in here. So that's a good sign. But yay, no more unkillable service. Now let's quickly wrap this up by killing the service as well. We continue by disabling the service. So we do system ctl disable, and we still have that in our clipboard. So it's disabling, it's removing. So alright, we can see that the status is still loaded, but it's disabled. So if we check out the status again, we can see loaded, inactive, dead, right here, disabled, vendor preset. So hit Q, and since here we can see the location of the service, which I got before, right here. So Control-Shift-C, and the location of the process is etc system d/system/a. To permanently kill the service, let's delete these two files. So to delete those two files, we can go rm, this is for root, tack R for recursive, and F for force. We'll do that first one, and then all we have to really do to get the second one is that. So system ctl status unkillable service. Unit unkillable service cannot be found. So, looks like finally we are now rid of the stubborn service that claimed to be unkillable. To wrap it up, we might run the following command and ensure no remnants are left. This will reload all service configurations and create the whole service dependency tree again, meaning that if there are any remnants left, it will eliminate them. So if we do system ctl daemon reload. Okay, so now we want remember the and now if we scroll back up, ctl list unit files. So system ctl list unit files. So scroll down. Don't see killable service in here at all. That's good. Scroll down. Okay, what is the name of the service that respawned process after killing it? So back here to Notion was Control-C. Actually, what I could end up doing, going halvesies on this. Let's bring it. We're just gonna exit right now because we have the information we need. If I need to go back to it. So scrolling down. So a killable service, submit. What is the path from where the process and service were running? So right here. Told you that would come in handy. The malware prints a taunting message when is this message shown? Choose from the options below. Randomly at a set interval on process termination, none of the above. So I'm guessing it's 3. Though I'm pretty sure it's none of the above because I'm thinking that it's when it starts back up. So I'm gonna say 3, but really, yeah, it's 4. None of the above. It's not when it's killed, it's when it starts back up. So it seems like it would happen when it's killed, but it's not. So enjoy. Hey, that was a short room. That was easy today. Not too bad. So what's tomorrow look like? Trip toy miners sing fa la 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 lility. Nice. So perfect. So thank you for hanging out with me for day 18. I would love to actually do the next 2 tasks because they seem so much fun and awesome. But I got a lot of prep I got to get done and some more things I got to get ready. So I shall see you guys later. I might be on, but I'll see you.